Hey, we are live, guys and gals who are watching this live stream. I'm so excited. This is Ponna, and I'll be getting underway in just a second. But before I do so in this live stream today, it's going to be a quickie, but a good one, very valuable to you. I have a special guest today, and the business partner of mine, as well as the main guy behind TikTok domination. Because as I said in my live stream yesterday, it is a young people marketplace right now, and all the platforms that we're talking about for getting traffic and leads and sales for free, it is the younger generation which is actually dominating it, right? So it's in our best interest then to actually get the feedback from folks who are young. And so I have a superstar who's 18 years old, and I'm going to be adding him in here. So Yash, are you there? Can you
Yes,
hear
I'm
us?
here.
All
Yeah.
right, tell a little bit about yourself here so people
All
can
right, I'm Yash.
notice and say hi
What
to
do
you,
I need to tell about? They all know me pretty well.
just in case they don't.
Okay, all right, awesome. So, guys, I'm from Paul's team, and I think a lot of you know me because they know me from all the past tutorials and all that. So today, before we move on, in brief, I want to show you, or I want to explain you what we are going to cover today. Okay, so today we are going to cover how you can leverage these underutilized social media networks, including TikTok, Reddit, Medium, and etc. And the best part is we are going to share the case studies part as well, like how you can do it if you're an agency owner, because a lot of this faces issue, I saw some of your comments okay, TikTok is good, it's getting that organic reach, it's huge, but it's not for me, it's for teenagers, right? How can I use it? So that's what we are going to do, right? We're going to show you, if you're an agency owner, how you can do it. If you're running your e-com stores or maybe your Amazon store, how you can do it with the real proof example, so you can easily replicate it and easily get the same results. If you're doing e-com stuff, you can, right? We are going to share the case study. If you're doing the agency stuff, and if you're going to basically, if you're doing the agency e-commerce, or maybe if you're in coaching and consulting, that's what we are going to. And also one more thing, also going to show you how you can get software sales and application sales. That, let's say, you don't want to build, you don't want to grow your brand, you don't want to make your brand, or you don't want to go live and you don't want to make videos showing your face and all that. Then still that you can get with the case study that we are going to share in a bit, right? You can use those case studies and you can use that kind of videos and replicate it to get software and application sales, in case if you don't want to build the brand and all that and just want to get sales and customers. All right, so Paul, are you ready?
All right, I'm ready. Just checking in with
Awesome.
people here if there's an echo to our audio and so on. So, because I'm not on my headphones right now, so folks, if there's an echo or something, just let us know in the chat box, and we will let you know, and we can go. And okay, everybody's saying it's perfect. Awesome. Perfect, perfect. All right, so cool. Let's go then. I'm so excited. All right, so today I'm going to talk about some case studies and some examples of people getting hundreds of thousands of visitors for free. And more importantly, visitors are not the same thing as sales, right? At the end of the day, at the end of the day, sales count a lot more than a visitor at the end of the day, right? So today we're going to show a lot of case studies on that, and it's going to be a quick way for you to understand the power of what we're talking about. 2020, best year ever, right? Want to make it the best year ever for everybody? So that's our goal today. And so that's why I have the guidance of my whole team here and Yash as well to show you the future. Because if you want to follow the future, you got to follow the younger generation, right? And I know some people will say I look young, but trust me, the guy you're talking to is like a decade younger than me. All right, so you have to understand. So now let's go to some of the questions that I had when I did the live stream recently, the previous one. A lot of people were asking a lot of questions, and I didn't expect that so many questions will come in regards to TikTok. And so I thought I'll cover that and also talk about some important information based on that as well, because it could be educational for everybody, regardless of who you are, and regardless whether you're a customer of mine, or affiliate of mine, or whether you are a friend of mine, or whatever, right? I have to ensure that everybody gets a benefit from this live stream, right? So what I'm going to be doing is we are going to show some examples of actual campaigns doing really well, and as new as maybe a month ago, or as new as maybe a week ago, or as new as maybe yesterday. Let's see, okay? Pretty exciting stuff. Everybody's gonna get to benefit from this. All right, so let's go to the first question that we have, right? And I wanted to actually go step by step on each of these questions so that everybody benefits, right? So first of all, I want to jump into TikTok, but not sure what type of content to create, how to create it, and what even works. Because I'm so new to it, right? It's a good question. And this is for everybody, whether you're trying to build a brand, whether it's trying to get more sales for your e-commerce business, whether it is, for example, trying to even leverage traffic for a client, right? Like let's say there's a restaurant or a local business and so on, and you want to do that, and you want to utilize these latest disruptive technologies like Instagram, say back in 2011, or Facebook, say back in 2007. Some new technologies are coming up recently, and we're investing a lot of our efforts on that. And a lot of my questions were on TikTok in the previous ones, so I'll talk about that. But we'll also talk about LinkedIn posts and so on if you get some time today as well, because I want to ensure that we are short and concise and get the point across and get you great results and case studies as well. So the first question to answer, if you want to get into TikTok, all kinds of content are doing well. The only thing that you have to understand is they're all video. Okay, let me repeat that again. Only video is doing really well on TikTok, which is why we were talking about Video Dashboard, because it allows you to create videos to distribute into TikTok. So images or text doesn't do well. That's not a platform for it. Okay, so imagine just like a YouTube. Like if in YouTube, there is no image, right? It's all videos. So same way, TikTok is more based on videos. So you want to post video content. Now, on what type of content is doing well, they've opened up their whole platform because there are billions of visitors, right? So recently somebody came in and they're asking me like, hey, you know, I'm in a real estate space, right? I'm a real estate broker. How would TikTok help me? And I said, if there are 1.5 billion people using it, don't you think that there'll be a few realtors or real estate agents or customers looking for, your clients looking to buy a house? Of course, right? So yes, to answer that question, there are people all over and more people are joining, right? It's slowly growing across different parts of the world right now. So there is no shortage of information out there for people to acquire. And the good thing that they're doing right now, the platform, which we are liking, and Yash and I, we were testing a lot of this as we speak, is that it is actually brilliantly working out in such a way that it is targeting localities. So even if you get 2 or 3 or 4 clients, right? And if a local business you're helping out with the help of Video Dashboard and some technologies, which goes live on February 11th, if you're helping out some people, then don't you think that if they get 2 or 3 more visitors than or customers than normally get, it will help a lot more? Well, that is the concept here, okay? And what are some ideal times to post on TikTok, and doesn't even matter? And to answer that question, no, okay? It doesn't matter what time it is, because the algorithm for TikTok, we've studied it actually over the last few months, and we actually did some automations. We did some, we actually got some big experts out there who are doing really well on it, and we took guidance from them. And what we have understood is the algorithm is not based on the posting times and so on. It's more related upon your content is fitting into that target market and whether that video is actually being interesting enough for that market. So for example, you're trying to target a real estate market or a restaurant or like a food or something. Then what happens is that if that hashtags you have it is based on real estate, or for that matter, restaurant or Italian food, or I don't know, maybe golf or whatever it might be. And if it is attractive enough for that niche, it is a perfect match, right? Then what happens is then they will test it out for without maybe 1,000 visitors, right? And they start to see how many times they're finishing that video. And imagine a video is only 60 seconds or less with TikTok, right? So that means if more people are finishing up that 60-second video or 30-second video or so on, they will push it to another 10,000, and after that 100,000, and they'll keep pushing and so on. And so it doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter, just to answer that question. Okay. And another question is, I want some execution of ideas and some campaigns that I want to use. What are some people doing in the e-commerce space? What are some people doing if it's a local business? If I wanted to get a local business client, like a doctor, dentist, chiropractor, plumber, electrician, maybe if it is a local constructor, builder, or maybe a local insurance broker or mortgage broker or anybody, right? How do I attract them to pay you big money to manage their accounts, right? Which you can do with Video Dashboard, because you can manage client accounts. Isn't that cool? And we're the only platform which does that. So Yash, let's do that. Let's jump in and show some campaigns from different marketplaces, and show me some campaigns here, and maybe share your screen, and we'll go from there.
All right, awesome, cool. Yeah, let me share my screen real quick, okay? So
because I'm excited. Because I want him to show, because if I showed you, you're going to be like, but Paul, it's you. But if he shows you, you'll be believing more so, because he's the generation that is the early adopter generation, right? So if they're the early adopters and you come in, say 2 years from now, you're too late. You got to follow what the young people are doing right now, okay? And so that is the reason why I have him on. All right, so let's see your screen. All right, so show me. All All right. So
Awesome.
actually, rather than
So
our faces here, let's actually see the whole screen. Yeah, show me here.
absolutely, yeah. Can everybody see my screen? It's like
Yes.
basically from mobile. So, guys, this one is example from a fitness coach how he's basically getting fitness clients from TikTok without paying for an ad or without even basically running any ad, right? So let's see, let's check it out, right? So that's how it works. Pretty simple, right? So that's what, right? Can everybody see my screen? Can anybody see my screen?
Yes, I can see it. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So that's how it works, right? Pretty simple. Just a 60-second video showing how to lose weight in 60 seconds. And I'm going to be showing you basically where he's sending the traffic, right? Here's the one. And so far, he got how many views? All right. 330 followers and 330,000
330,000.
followers. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 3.6 million likes. And basically here's how here's where, like, that site, you see that I like this realm and fitness without the BS, and the website below it, that's the basically his website. And he's sending all these visitors to check out this website to know more and to get fitness information from him. And also you can check out his Instagram profile there, right? You check this out, like Instagram profile and his YouTube channel as well, to know more or to basically get these clients, right? To contact him or to call him or maybe to set an appointment or something like that, right? So yeah, Paul, that's the stuff. That's the first case study from a fitness example, from a fitness coach.
So then I could use this for a client who is owning a gym or somebody who's also maybe a fitness guru trying to build their brand. I can probably also use it for somebody who maybe has a weight loss ebook or a coach related to the fitness industry, right?
Absolutely, nutrition coach, right? Personal trainers or something like that. Yes,
Yeah,
you are correct. Yeah.
understood. What about some other campaigns? Show me. I want to see them.
All right. Yeah. Let me open that. Yeah, let me open those. Yeah, just a sec. Let me open TikTok here.
All right. So while he's showing it, folks, I want to talk to you folks a little bit here. So we are showing you all these campaigns today, and you have to understand TikTok is a mobile app, right? So what we're trying to do is show you a mobile app on the computer screen. So you have to understand that. So it's going to take us a little bit. It's going to look a little bit weird. It's not going to look like a website. The reason is that it's because we're trying to sync our mobile phone into the computer, and so you can see it. Okay. And so you need to share your screen, Rush, so you can see it. Okay, I'm gonna stream that in. All right. So, all right.
This
Show me. What's
Can everybody
he
see my
may?
screen?
Yeah. Okay. Show me that. What's up? There.
All right. So this one is example from a doctor. You can do it for a chiropractor, for a dentist, and for any doctor in health and fitness niche. And she got 22,000 followers and 289,000 likes by just posting. Even if she's not basically kind of showing anything, right? Check this video out, right? Check this out, right? Just showing her fingers and losing you're beautiful just the way you are. Losing weight takes time and pretty simple, right? And she's sending this traffic directly to her, as you see, check out her Instagram. And at the Instagram, if you see, check this out, there is her basically website, or people can contact her and people can basically ask for the services and target in female audience and all that stuff. So you
Right.
check it out.
And real quick to add to this, folks, they're just adding integration to allow you to push it to an e-commerce store or a shop and so on. They haven't yet. They are testing it right now. So meaning in the next month, couple of months and so on, it'll actually allow within the video to have a call to action. So people can click on it and go to wherever you want them to go. So it's that brand new. And we want to put you in the cutting edge now before the advertisers come in, the other influencers come in, other, gurus or marketers come in, and then they kind of saturate the market, right? It's that brand new. So in effect, now you're going to be asking me, some of you folks might be asking, but I cannot create a video like that. I'm not as confident as her. Nobody's asking you to create that video if you're not comfortable. You can go into all the other dentists or chiropractors, just like her, or doctors, plastic surgeons, dermatologists, and I can keep going on, right? And not even that, you can go to lawyers and accountants and so on who have all these businesses, and you just have to tell them, hey, look, I can manage your TikTok campaigns or your social media campaigns, and with Video Dashboard coming up very soon, you can do that, and you can manage unlimited client accounts, right? So, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and for the first time ever, you can do that, right? So the question is, can they just give you the content and you just manage it? You give them the hashtags, which we will help you with, and it's pretty straightforward. We know what's working, what's not working, so we'll be telling you what's working in what industries, right? So you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that. All you have to worry about it is one, even if they get, right? And I want you to think, imagine this, even if they get, say, 5,000 free views that they've not gotten before, wouldn't they pay you or appreciate you for it? Absolutely, right? And here's the thing. Right now, to get reach in Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, it's kind of saturated. It's a fact. No matter what people tell you, they'll say there's this magic secret to dominate YouTube, dominate Instagram, and so on. Well, not really, because you're kind of late. I mean, that doesn't mean that it's not working. It's just not working as well for somebody who's a brand new newbie, maybe, who wants to get, just put a hashtag, put a video, and boom, start getting visitors overnight, right? And we're going to talk about that. And we're going to show you live stats of some of our own accounts and so on, so you can see it. We've tested every kind of video as well. So yeah, so you can do that for other clients as well. How powerful is that? Yeah, go ahead, Yash. Let's see another
Yeah.
example.
And
Because
one
I
more
can see
thing,
so
okay?
many ways on how to do this and dominate
Absolutely.
industries and help clients.
Absolutely. One more thing I want to add, guys, is that you don't need to like force your clients to do some really professional videos. You can take your camera and you can take your phone and start shooting the videos, and they don't even need to like tell a single word. They just keep like, they just like kind of move their fingers around, and you do the editing like this, what she did. And she started it like, 17th Jan, and in just matter of how many days? I don't know, like 13 and 17 and like 30 in 20 days she got 289,000 likes and 22,000 followers, guys. So that's the power of TikTok for local
And I
businesses.
just want you guys to picture this. If you did this for another offline business, forget about any offline business. Let's say the top dentist or top chiropractor in Miami, Florida, for example, very competitive field, right? Don't you think that they'll at least listen to you and pay you a few $100 a month, at least 500 to 1,000 bucks a month to manage it? Especially because it's brand new. They themselves don't have the time to learn this stuff before other agencies are doing it. That's the key thing here. You have a competitive advantage because you're an expert in a craft that nobody else knows about. Okay? It is that new. It is maybe a month or 2 months old. All right. So we got that example. Let's check something else here.
All right, so let me check that. Let me
Yeah.
open that up. Okay.
Yeah.
It takes
And while he's doing it, folks, while he's adding that other example in, because he has to go through his phone and open it and show it to you, because we want to be authentic. We don't want to just show a screenshot. We want to actually show you real accounts and real stats and so on. Because believe me, when people see real stuff, they actually believe, oh, it's not that difficult as I thought. It's okay. It's not that difficult as I thought. So what we are trying to explain to you, and this is the key thing here, all you need to worry about is the hashtags, which is kind of like keywords for social media. And all you have to worry about beyond that is the video. Now, if we sort both of those for you, then what do you have to do? Well, just use the software or applications that we give you, right? At the end of the day, I mean, is that really that difficult? I mean, seriously. And if you cannot post a video, just tell the folks, your clients and e-commerce businesses or whatever, all they have to do is just point at the camera and say 1, 2, 3. I mean, a child can count 1, 2, 3 if needed. Now, there are other types of content as well that are doing really well. We'll show you. You don't have to have a face camera and face on because the platform has billions of visitors, right? So really, you don't have to do a lot of crazy things, right? You just don't need to do it. There's people everywhere, right? Like imagine 1 billion people. That is 3 times the American population, right? So you put 3 United States of America together, and then you put that population, and that's more than that. That's the conservative figure. And don't you think that there'll be enough doctors, chiropractors, dentists, real estate buyers, people are interested in losing weight, people who are interested in personal development, or maybe people interested in church, right? Maybe it is you want to do a non-for-profit kind of situation, or you want to do maybe you want to raise funds for your church or for a not-for-profit organization and so on. Well, you can do that too. Who isn't, right? It's a big market. Hope that is making sense. Hope that is clear to you. All right. Yeah, let's show me. Let me show me. I want to see it.
All right, awesome. So here's another example from an e-com perspective, right? From an e-com industry. Now, let's say if you're an e-commerce, if you're doing drop shipping, if you're like selling any physical product, then this is the best opportunity for you to get in, because in this case, you don't even need to show your face and you don't even need to tell anything. Just grab your product, just twist, show this, see this video, right? See this, check out this video. It's pretty simple, right? Add some text, like grab your product like this, pretty simple, and just roll it out, right? roll it out and see. By just utilizing, she posted this video like 22nd of Jan, right? And she got 49,000 shares, guys. 49,000 shares, 500,000 or more than that likes, and for like around 1,400 comments, right? And these 49,000 shares that she got is like free views apart from TikTok, right? Don't you think like it's the best opportunity for you if you are doing e-com? Okay, if you're doing e-com, if you're, let me pause it. Yeah, if you're doing e-com, if you're selling some physical products, if you're doing drop shipping, then let's say if you're doing it for your e-com clients, right? It's pretty simple. Now let me show that real quick. Let me. All right, so that's amazing, insane. All right, awesome. Let me open that real quick.
Right,
Okay.
right. So now, while he's adding that other things, I'm seeing all these people saying, "Wow, I'm amazing. That's crazy," and so on. Not I'm amazing, but that was amazing. The technology. I wish to say I'm amazing, but not so. Right? My wife will tell you that. Maybe in public, but let's see. All right. So I'm seeing a lot of people saying, "Awesome, whoa!" People excited. Right? So the idea is, folks, I don't have to sell you TikTok, okay? But the unfortunate reason is I have to kind of show you because I got so many questions in my last live stream about it, and I had to show you the real life stats of what's happening, and we'll help you every step of the way with that, right? So sometimes you have to see it to believe it, right? And it's already having 1 billion or 1.5 billion. It's just, you can't even keep up with the numbers now. It's the second most downloaded after WhatsApp, and that's just by a little itty little bit. And WhatsApp, as you know, is a closed platform. You can't even do much in WhatsApp marketing wise. Here you can, which is a huge potential, right? Now, just imagine that, right? It's second most downloaded and the fastest growing social media platform in the planet. That's all you have to tell people, right? So I want you to understand that, okay? And all right, thank you for the stats. Okay, now Yash is ready. I don't want to talk about myself. Let's go. Let's see what he has, what new stuff he has for us here.
Millions of views, insane. Like it's just showing what a washing machine. Like check this out, right? Check this out. What she's doing, she's basically selling this washing machine, and she's not showing her face, showing, not telling something, and not like not speaking something. It's just showing the freaking washing machine, right? Just posted it like at 28th Jan, and so far got to how many views so far she got? 12 million views, guys, by just utilizing trending hashtags and utilizing some of the, you see it? Check this out, like 165,000 shares just by like this simple video, right? Simple washing machine video, right? Now don't you think so that you can create the same, right? You can have the video, you can have your phone, and whichever product you're selling, or maybe your client is selling, or maybe you're going to sell, or maybe something like that, right? You can use it. Pretty simple, right? Just showing her washing machine.
So let me get this right. So the previous video was just somebody just holding a box for like I think beauty product and just moving it around with no audio, no nothing, and just a music thing that TikTok itself provides most of the time, 100% of the time. And she got 4.1 million views, and I think that was pretty much millions of views overnight. And this one is a washing machine video, and it says college hacks. That's the only thing. It has college hacks hashtag. That's the only one. And I think the other one was FYP. I'm even going to help you out with the hashtags. Don't worry. We've tested all of them and got 4.1, or this one is 12 million views. I think that was
12 million
I don't
views.
know what it is
12
now, but
million views
12 plus
overnight.
million. Crazy, isn't that? Like crazy, because I don't want you to understand this. People are like, but I don't know, I'm not a creative person and so on. I just want you to understand, I get you, okay? But what we're trying to get at is YouTube back in 2007. I remember, because I'm from the, I am an old schooler. I remember YouTube from the early days, right? I was following it. And in 2007, YouTube had these kind of videos. And they were getting millions of views. And people were like, why is it getting millions of views? And nobody had a reason. I remember people used to come to me and like, YouTube is for like people who are stupid, like they are dumb or something, and they made all these comments back then. And at that time, I thought maybe they were right because I didn't have any prior experience, right? Now looking at the history, I'm telling you, this is the future, and these videos are doing so well. That means there's an audience there, right? And if a video doesn't make sense and it's about a washing machine and it's getting 12 million views, tomorrow you have something of value that that you want to share as a brand or a business or an agency or an e-commerce business, a product that can change people's lives, or maybe you want to help a business that is really producing good service, good products, and so on. Whatever the case might be, whatever industry you're in, affiliate marketing, lead generation, whether it is network marketing, whatever the case might be, don't you think that there's people out there to hear your message, hear your stuff, and especially if we help you automate this whole process of posting these videos, creating these videos, what kind of hashtags to put and all that. And this is just one platform, by the way. We're going to help you with 11, okay? I don't know how to say 11 because I don't have 11 fingers, but 11 platforms, okay? Right? So that's 11 platforms you're integrating with. Just TikTok is one of them. I'm only doing it because so many people asked us about the TikTok thing. All right. So what do you got? What do you got? What else do we have here?
All right. Let me open that real quick. I need.
I'm putting him under pressure. Poor guy. All right, so yeah, so while he's changing his screen up, I just want to let you know that I'm getting some questions as well. I'm seeing your questions, folks. It's not like we're not seeing them. The main thing I wanted to answer, right? Where do you send the traffic to? Okay, that's a very good question, and we're going to talk about it as we go along. So the key thing is, and this is what I want you folks to understand. At this point in time, there are many places you can send the traffic to. What these people are doing is they're sending it to their YouTube channel, their Instagram profile, or maybe their website if they have any. They're doing that. Eventually, what's going to happen, and this is the key thing, okay, think of it this way. You build a following, right? You can direct message all your followers. It's almost like an email list at that point. And already you can do it. I mean, you can check all the people who are commenting on your posts and so on, and you can directly get in touch with them and so on. You can even make friends with them who are your most targeted people. And this is the thing. A lot of people think I need 1 million views or 10 million followers. All I'm asking you is hear me out. It's a brand new platform. A lot of people are not knowing what to do with it. But that's a good thing because the people who know what to do with it, and that could be you when you just get through that little bit of training that will help you out with, then you're going to be much ahead than everybody else, right? And so what we are seeing is that if you get even 50 people who target it, let's say you're in the real estate business, 50 people interested in real estate, you get just 50 people, that's all I'm saying. Then if you can direct message all 50 people and say, hey, look, I'm this, can you give me a text message? Can you text me? I want to get in touch with you. Or, hey, can you email me? Or can you let's get in touch with you to help you out with whatever issue you have, whether it's a fitness brand, whether it's maybe, for example, somebody interested in real estate, insurance, dermatology, maybe getting their skin better, or buying a product or an e-commerce product or service. Well, that 50 people is as good as building 50 people email list. And right now there's no restrictions on you to message them, interact with them, because the platform wants to grow as well, wants to build interactivity and a community. And it's an open platform. It's not like Snapchat, which is closed, where you have to have the connections and so on. And it's not like WhatsApp as well, which is very closed. It is an open market, meaning anybody who posts a video has a potential of reaching billions of people, provided you know what you're doing, and we're going to help you with that, right? And okay, yeah, so let's see the other example there.
So basically, guys, this is a great example of getting millions of views overnight. And the second one is and the second thing is, this is the great example to learn from if you're looking to get software sales, if you're looking to, let's say, sell softwares, like, some of our products, some of the other product that you have, some softwares and some application that you want to sell. This is the best case study that you need to learn from. And this is the real great example of getting millions of views literally overnight. Okay, so let me show you this guy's profile, right? And generally, as you can see, he's getting around 600 views, 500 views, 900 views. But with the magic, by using trending songs, trending hashtags, he literally got 1.2 million views showing the application. Now, just imagine you doing with some other application. Let me give an example of a Chatapel, right? Now, can't you just take your phone, right? Turn on your website where you basically install the Chatapel or something like that. Any technology, any new technology that you have where you want to get a sales for, right? And you just take your phone, start your camera, and record it, right? Start recording how this works, what he's doing. Check out his video. He's basically testing out the new Be My Eyes app, as you can see on the video, right? He's just testing out. Pretty much people liked him, and he got 1.2 million views overnight. Not by showing his face, not by running ads, not by kind of doing some random dance, some teenager stuff. Nothing, guys, nothing. Literally.
So I'll tell you why this works so well, folks. And this is a very interesting thing. This again goes back to supply and demand, right? So there's so many people looking for content out there, so that if any video captivates people's attention, then that's it. The TikTok keeps pushing. The algorithm wants to get as many views as possible, so more people will keep watching their content, right? That is the reason why it's doing so well. So in effect, I want you to understand this: e-commerce products or affiliate products or physical products, digital products. Maybe you have a coaching course or a program. Maybe you're selling software tools. Maybe you're selling your own personal brand to grow, or maybe agency services or whatever. I want you to understand the goal can be two ways. You can build millions of visitors and followers and so on. That's one way. That is a good way, because that will help you build your brand, or maybe another business's brand, and they'll happily pay you thousands of dollars for that service, at least $500 a month, because that's what Instagram social media managers, right? They charge $50,000-$60,000 a year, right? That's $5,000 a month part-time work that they're doing, right? And you can do all that with Video Dashboard that we're releasing very soon. If not, if you're seeing this later on, you might have already missed the deal we'll be having on it coming up very soon, all right, on Tuesday. So anyways, this is the idea. And Yash, show us another example. And while they're showing it, I wanted to answer some questions as well. A couple of things that showed up, right? All right, so Brenda was asking, what is the age group range of TikTok? Okay, so Brenda, I covered this as well in our last video, but the idea is that majority of the people right now on TikTok are the younger age group, okay? That is the college age or under, like 17 and under, 18 and under, and so on. That is about, I think, the majority. But here's the key thing though. When you look at previous platforms, when YouTube started their first year, majority of their users were the same age group. When Instagram started, majority of the users from Facebook, let's talk about. Facebook was the same thing. College kids were their main target market, right? They had Harvard. They started off of Harvard, Stanford, and they grew from there. And then as soon as Facebook started getting traction, and you and I, we started getting in, all the younger generation moved into Instagram, right? So if you see that, you'll see the age dynamics, and you'll see that Facebook is more for the purchasing demographic now. And the same thing that we are noticing as well with, in this case, TikTok as well, where in the next couple of years, it's going to move into the buyers, marketplaces 25 and about, 25 to 40 is what people are going to be. We're already seeing some people from what we are seeing, about 20%, 15% are that age group that you want to target. But just understand, you're an early adopter, right? And that means that all the time I see everybody saying this, Paul, I wanted to get started in this online entrepreneurship, online marketing space, but I feel I'm too late or too old, sometimes even too young, people say, for this, because I'm not that experienced, right? I don't know what to do and so on. And am I too late because I missed the bandwagon of Google back in 2001, or that Facebook, Instagram, and all these Twitter and all these things that came in and went? I missed all that, right? But can you show me a way that I don't leave the train, does not leave the station? Well, this is it, okay? And I just want to give you one example. Name any guru that you follow in the marketplace right now. Do they have any kind of following on TikTok? If the answer is no, then you're in the right spot, right? You're earlier than even those people. And that means that you have the advantage just as much as anybody, right? So think of it that way. Think of it more like an early adopter thing, where in the next 6 months, when another 500 million people with that age group of 25 and 40, just like Instagram, just like Facebook, and just like any other platform goes through, you still do the same thing. All right. Okay. You have an example there, Yash? What's this one about?
Yeah, check this out. Check this out. Right. Check this out. Like this is another cool example. Now, let's say you're getting traffic on TikTok, you're getting views, but that's true, right? Somebody asked it like, okay, where do we send this traffic to? You can send it to these couple of different channels, right? Maybe YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, and that's the cool example that I'm gonna show you right now, which is how she got 8 million views by just posting this video, not on TikTok, but 8 million views, including TikTok and on Pinterest as well. That's how she sold, I think, 1,000 copies of her product, right? Check this video out. Check this video out, right? Check this out. Pretty simple, right? Just packing some candies in a jar and some shonen and some kind of, pretty simple. That's it, right? That's it, guys. That's it. That's what she used. And I think she posted 28th Jan, and she got 8 million views, including TikTok and Pinterest. And the view she got, in just a matter of in 3 days, she sold 1,000 copies of her product, where he shows about this candy stuff and all that. Right?
That means, yeah, just to answer, you could go to a local bakery or a local restaurant and so on, and just tell them, hey, could you show us your products? And they'll say, this is this product that we offer, this is this product, and you do it with your mobile phone, and then you put it up. And that's getting millions of views. That's it, really. You put up the right kind of hashtags and you're good to go. And she put Valentine's Day as the hashtag. Well, you could do that too. Was that so hard? And imagine in a business perspective, you don't have to do this creative stuff. There are businesses who want traffic, sales, and so on, right? They're looking for leads. They're looking for new avenues not to spend. Like a lawyer right now who's running an ad on Google is paying about $50 a click. Like if I type in Miami lawyer or Miami defense attorney or Miami personal injury attorney or something like that, right? $50 a click that they're paying. Don't you think that they'll be able to pay you $500 a month to manage their TikTok account? And all they have to do is post a clip or 2 clips or whatever to explain their business. That's it. Of course, right? Think of it that way. And this is just one of the platforms. We integrate 10 other platforms, folks. And yes, let's do the last example right now because people are going to say, but Paul, what about you? What have you been doing? Show analytics of our account.
All right, awesome. Let me
While
show
he's
that.
opening up, folks, I'm going to talk about one other thing here, one final thing, because we didn't want to make this a big, like a long live stream, because we wanted to make sure that everybody can have it in a digestible format, right? So that when you recap it and you watch this again, you can learn a lot of things, and you can also, implement a lot of these things, right? So I'll post the link actually that you folks can go in and join our webinar. In case you haven't joined that, I'll post the link while he's coming up with the example of our own stats. And I just want to give you a caveat before he gets to that. Here's the most important thing I want you to let you know, folks, and that is make sure, right, that you understand that we've tested so many different videos in my account. It's not the ideal situation to do, but I had to for your benefit, right? Like I had to know if personal development videos are doing well. I had to know if those viral type of videos are doing well. I had to know if motivational type of videos are doing well. I want to know like if that video, which was that washing machine style video, is that still doing well, or was that a fluke? We had to do maybe a video which is a simple, simple video like you can just get from a royalty-free website and put it out there. Would that do well? So we tested a lot of these things. So I want you to know that although you're going to see some stats, right, that understand that it could have been 10 times better if we focused on one market, right? Like if you focused on, say, real estate, or focused on online marketing, digital marketing, or we focused on entrepreneurship, or we focused on one specific market, we could have done a lot better. So I want you to understand whatever you're seeing right now, at least multiply that by 5 or 10 if we actually were targeted and focused on what we were doing. It's just a question of testing it so that we can teach you better. And nobody's going to do that testing for you, by the way, right? We wanted to do it as a gift to you. We just didn't want to give an app just for, have you seen those apps? And it's so crazy, and it's hilarious, actually. I've seen these people do it where they'll be like, oh, this is our app, and then this is a test campaign, and they'll put test, T-E-S-T, right? And this is how you can do something. And I'm sorry, I've done that mistake before, so I'm not blaming anybody, and I've learned my mistake on it. What I realized though is people who get something, a software tool and so on, they want real case studies and real examples, okay? So that means instead of putting like a test account, what I should be doing is actually putting an actual campaign where, hey, look, this is the kind of video that you can do. This is the hashtag that you need to post, and let me post it for you right now and publish that content, and let's see how many visitors you're gonna get. So you can duplicate it and model after it, right? That's more effective. And I've learned that over the last 2.5 years, and I've been doing that as much as I can. And that's more helpful, right, than like a test campaign where, what are you going to do? Are you going to put test video and then hope to get visitors and traffic? No, right? You're going to be more specific to industries. That's the reason why we are doing this as well, to show you the power and what we can help you with when you get Video Dashboard very soon. And I'm so excited about this. I'm telling you, whether you buy it or not, and I'm telling you, whether you buy it when we go live or not, right, it is going to be a massive seller. Okay, I'm just sure about it. Okay. The question is, are you going to buy it and skip all the launch hoopla and so on and get our webinar? And I posted the details as well for that webinar right above the stream. Like, let me post that right now in case I kind of lose track of things. Okay. Okay. I'll post that in just a second while Yash goes and shows it. Okay. Yeah. Show our account there. I'll add you in.
Yeah. Cool. Everybody can see your screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so this is the last 7-day stats of video views, followers, and profile views. As you can see right now, it's the last 7 days, and so far we got, it's like pretty cheap. I mean, it's pretty small, like only 388,000 views. We are hoping for getting millions of views, but we got 388,000 views in just last 7 days. And check out the last 28 days. Let's see how many millions. All right, we got 906,000 views, and we started posting on, like, I think 17th of Jan, right, Paul?
Yeah, so we got the account earlier on in January, like 2nd of January, and then we started actually knowing what the heck to do around 17th of January. So that's about, give or take, 13, 14 days ago. So about just over 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. Just so you understand, 2 weeks. And how many visitors did we get today? 73,500, right? For our
Yes.
videos. And that's for free. We have not, like, there's no advertising in TikTok just yet, okay? They are rolling it out soon. So there is no advertising, just so you understand. So it's not like I would have just paid for that or something like that. It's impossible, okay? And look at that follower count as well. It's steadily growing. That's a good thing. That means that it's going to trajectory. And by the next time you see it, maybe in a month or two, that's going to be maybe 90,000 or 100,000 followers. And this is how you build a following, folks. And here's the thing. A lot of people are asking, I don't want to, have no interest being an influencer. Look, you want to build an agency or consulting business? Maybe it is a good idea to have 100,000 followers than not, right? Because people will take you more seriously when you do have that kind of followers than you don't. Does that make sense? So it's a good thing to have, not a bad thing to have. Always good. I mean, it's not needed, but it's a good thing to have, right? And one other thing I want to explain here, Josh, put last 28 days for the profile views. I'm just curious to see that. The profile. Yeah, 4,000. 4,294 profile views, folks. Okay, what that means is, in my profile, I have a URL, okay? Visit my profile, paulponna.com or whatever, right? Like, it can be, right? This is just one of the accounts. We tested in multiple accounts. And you can test it with multiple accounts with Video Dashboard. And that was a secret. I don't know why I revealed that, but yeah, you can. So anyway, so 4,294 views, profile views, means that people landed on my page and they could then message me or generally go into my website or follow me on my YouTube account or Instagram account and so on. So there's that remnant traffic that goes in. And this is also a really good one because a lot of times people tell you like, hey, I got 1 million views. 1 million views are good. I'm not saying they're bad, but sometimes, for a consultant, an agency or a lawyer or accountant, they're going to ask you like, okay, I got views, but how many actually landed on my website? How many actually landed on my profile? And how many actually messaged me for details? Right? This is the perfect example. So 4,294 landed on my profile, and a good percentage of them either went to my website, a good percentage of them actually private messaged me, right? Saying, hey, Paul, I want to know more about digital marketing, online marketing. Can you help me out or stuff like that? Or these people also join my Instagram account or YouTube account, which is another good thing because it's such a struggle these days to get YouTube following and Instagram following and so on, okay? So this is, again, something we wanted to reveal. And all right, so we kind of talked about it. So I know a lot of you folks have a lot of questions. I know we'll try to answer them in the chat after this live stream is done. We don't want to go for hours here. The goal was to make it as nippy, short as possible, so it'll help everybody out. Now, this is just TikTok, okay? That's one, right? 1 out of 11. There's going to be about 10 more platforms we are integrating with, okay? And we're probably going to talk about the other ones as well as we go along. But TikTok was the number one question we had across the board, and people were excited about it and so on. So I wanted to mention that. So in the future, I think the next day or so, we'll also probably talk about LinkedIn. We're probably going to talk about Reddit, Instagram. We're going to talk about Medium, Reddit. Reddit is huge these days. A lot of people don't realize. LinkedIn, native video. A lot of people don't know. LinkedIn has a newsfeed of their own, just like Facebook, where you can post a video in their newsfeed, and then they're going to publish it to all the people and connections and so on. And that's another thing we integrate with as well. And we integrate it the right way so that it gets the best results long term. And we want to teach you those as well. So imagine what we showed you now and multiply that by 11. Well, yeah, 11. I was thinking 10, but 11. So that's the kind of results we're talking here. The goal is that everything is integrated in one place and all the training is in one place. So we're going to be coaching you for 10 weeks, again, as part of Video Dashboard. So there's no excuse on your part not to succeed, right? There should be no excuse. I'll be surprised if you don't, right? And I'll be telling you, just like this live stream where we're going to be getting live and teaching you, and we're going to asking you, we'll actually be posting your comments, okay? And we'll embarrass you if you don't get results. No, I'm just kidding. We'll actually post all the good comments and the bad comments so we can actually improve and share how you can fix things if you have any issues, okay? So, all right. Cool. So we have a lot of comments on it, like questions like this. Keith was saying this. Awesome. Did you guys love this content, guys? So we're going to continue on. As I said, the goal is so you can watch this again and keep learning. And if you're watching, affiliates and people out there who are following me as friends and so on, well, are you excited about Video Dashboard yet? Because you can see we are excited, right? And I'm telling you, this will be the biggest thing all year long, or maybe even all decade long. It depends. Let's see where it goes, right? So just be excited just like how we are. And I'm telling you right now, when you see the stats, when you see day one, when you see other things happening, and just like all the excitement people are having right here, I want you to understand that don't be left behind. That's all I'm saying. you're going to be regretting if you don't pay attention. And this is just one of 11, as I said. All right. So Yash, I'll give you the last word. Right. What do you want to tell the people? Like if they're going to get Video Dashboard, and why should they be excited about it? Just tell us in some short words.
All right. So why you should be excited about Video Dashboard? There are a couple of different ways, right? So why I got excited about Video Dashboard, because as you know, at an agency, I help Paul and everyone, right? So I got excited because I have like different clients, right? One is from a influencer, one is like from a e-commerce, one is from a local business. Now what can I do? Like with Video Dashboard, what I achieved is like I don't need to worry about the content creation. I don't even need to worry about like what's trending right now, because this influencer, let's say local businesses, they are paying me $500, $1,000 per month, and I just go to Video Dashboard, log into Video Dashboard, and find all the trending content in that relevant niche, and just schedule it over for a couple of next months, or maybe for next month, for next 3 months, for next 5 months, for 7 months, for 8 months. And pretty simple, right? It's like easy set and forget service that you can do if you are from United States, and heck, even if you're not from United States, then also it works great for you, because in this case you don't, because like you use a TikTok, right? You use TikTok to build your following, right? And don't you think that now you have like 2,000 followers on TikTok? Don't you think that nobody will like listen to you, right? Don't you think that
And
like
it's a good point across. I didn't want to cut you off there to add on to this. They're like the targeting is such that if you post videos in Spanish, you'll only attract Spanish audiences, and because they want to also attract Spanish or German. Let's say you want to attract German audience or French audiences, your videos are only going to show up to those audiences. It's not going to show up to English audience who don't understand the language, and they're not going to do anything with it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the thing, right? Being able to find the content, being able to not waste time, so that I can, because I just now turned 18, so that I can do whatever I want to. I can enjoy, I can travel, and I can have some time with my family and all that. So that's sort of like emotional stuff that Video Dashboard gave me, and the financial stuff and all that. So that's what I want to share with you guys. Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, perfect, folks. We'll continue this series as we go along, because we're excited to share this to the entire world, just like anybody else. And it's such a new platform that we are learning as well on a day-to-day basis. We don't claim to know all the answers, trust me. So we are consulting with a lot of the experts out there, people who are at top of their game right now and so on. There are very handful of people out there who are doing this. So it's obviously we want to get the best people to consult and learn from and so on. And we're doing our own experimentation. We are investing time, energy, money on this. So believe me when I say this, this is gonna be a true game changer, and I'm seeing everybody saying it. And thank you so much for being live here. Again, if you have any comments and so on, you can post and we'll try to reply back after this live stream. So thanks for being here. Bye, folks. We'll be in touch very soon.
Guys. Awesome.